This is the new BMW 5 Series. It's called the F10. Well, the first F Series cars, of course, the 7 Series, called the F01. Then came the F07, which is the 5 Series GT. It looks like in the overgrown station wagon. You remember that one? Well, let's take a look at the design of this new 5 Series. Obviously, it has been uh, following the footsteps of the new 7 Series, with the big grille, the softer lines. It's a lot less dramatic than the original 5 that Chris Bangle came up with, the one that really gave BMW its new identity. Of course, this one is more mature, and with maturity, I guess, as with people, you become less aggressive, less dramatic, less risky. You take less chances, and this is, I guess, a big step forward for BMW after Chris Bangle, and it is a shape that I think will appeal to that general segment that they're aiming at: middle-aged businessmen, people who want a nice, comfortable, safe executive saloon. Now, looking at the surfaces and the lines and the proportions, it's typically BMW. But instead of using those dramatic flame surface uh, design language, they're now taking it a step further. The surfaces are still complex, but now they are using uh, strong character lines rather than concave contact surfaces to give the car a leaner, meaner look. The rear lights, for example, have been toned down a lot. The eagle eyes are gone from the front. Uh, the, the dramatically angled rear lights are gone. It now looks more like, I don't know. I guess I'm just not too excited about the shape because it does look safe and not to say uninspired, but it's just not as exciting as the previous 5 series. In fact, I can see traces of uh, the 3 series in the front right there, and from the rear it looks a bit like Camry, if you squint, that is, you know. But of course, this is not the Camry, this is a BMW. Look at this beautiful detailing on the side repeater. From here you can see that it is a more coherent design. There's no line that jars and juts strongly with the next. It is a mature looking, more considered design, more considered shape, more considered detailing. Uh, and the thing is that this car comes out after the new W212, W212 Mercedes-Benz E-Class, which is a lot more dramatic. BMW instead has decided to focus on technology with this car. If you've just seen a reverse camera there, this car has at least five, yes, five cameras on board to help you guide you in parking. See that red black dot there by the rear wheels, by the wheel arch, and this, that's right, you see that dot? Those are all cameras to assist you in parking, coming out of corners. It is packed with technology, and that, you see that black dot on the left hand side of the grill? Let's look at it again closer. That one. So that's a radar for the active cruise control, which keeps the car at a safe distance. In action here, you just can see just how big the wheels have become in these modern cars. And you can see that from the top that the top corner is quite flat. It probably handles just as good or even better, probably better than the current 5 series. And okay, watch this. There's something here that I want you to see. Oh, not too fast. The rear light, the brake light seems to blink under heavy braking. It's supposed to indicate heavy braking. Look for it there. There it is. There it is. There it is. We're not sure if that is true, but it certainly looks like it. Again, the cornering shot. Almost quite flat. Cleaner design, cleaner shape, yes. Again, you can see how flat corners. I like the complex bonnet. Features in the bonnet. Okay, take a look from the interior. Again, the banana stick shifter. From the amount of steering movement, we can probably assume that active steering is again back with us, thankfully. They have now fitted pedal shifters to the 5. Some may like it, some may think it's just a marketing tool. The interior looks familiar. Looks it's going to be comforting to people who have previously owned 5 Series, because the BMW interior has remained consistent for the last maybe 15 years. Okay, you can see that the angel eyes are still with us. 4 angel eyes now. Again, flat there. You can hear the tires squeal when the light starts blinking. Is it maybe it is triggered by the ABS? It could be that. We're not quite sure. See the wonderful detailing on the bonnet. Very muscular, gives it a very muscular look. It's sort of like a flat nosed boxer kind of thing, kind of look. Mean, lean. Just slightly older, I guess. Yeah, it's like a boxer in a nice suit. That's how it looks like, yeah. This car, the case of a boxer, slightly swollen, slightly gnarly, which is not to say ugly. This is a handsome looking car. It's not a fantastic specification. And you know, they probably figured this is a safer move forward. Quite crafty performance, and the car looks like it's planted. Those huge wheels look like it's just sucking onto the road. The way the angel eyes ring and give the car a very easily identifiable visual identity at night. Yeah. The interior again very familiar, typical orange lighting for the dials, for the door controls. Everything is lit up. Okay, we're going to take a look at the cameras assisting you in parking and pulling out of corners. You press that button, and in the center console, in the main display, you can see a very strange view of the car reversing. Take a look at that. 2 right-hand screens are views from the wing mirrors, and the small rear screens from the camera in the number plate. Okay, this is the view from the front wheels, the small cameras that I showed you. Yeah, that's what you see when you pull out. That yellow line marks the front end of the car. So it helps you when you're pulling out of a corner. If you can't really see it, it's blind. Yeah, that's what it is for. Okay, now we're looking at the active cruise control. So this active thing is called Distronic. When the car brakes, your car also brakes.